Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about um, this book right here, Rush of Darkness by Rhyannon Byrd. So first I'd like to start off by saying that this book was extremely difficult to read. I have a feeling like I'm saying it about all of the books that I've read lately, but I really meant it about this one. And when I say difficult to read, it's not like I didn't understand the book or like the words or anything like that. For me, it was just I'm coming to the realization that maybe paranormal romance is not my thing, or maybe I just need to venture out from the normal that I've read, because I feel like if you've read one paranormal romance, you've literally read them all. And I hate to say that, but it was a good book. So as far as the romance, no, okay, for the plot, basically they were so the two main characters, Seth is the human and Rain is the vampire, or the Shano. I know I'm probably gonna pronounce that incorrectly, but anyway, so some really bad stuff happened to Rain and she's trying to get revenge. The revenge has consumed her, and Seth is like made it to her in whatever term that she gave it. I mean, honestly, I didn't care much to remember any of that. Like, you know, when you're having a conversation with somebody and your mind glazes over, like that's pretty much exactly what happened to me multiple times in the book. So the plot, that's what she's doing. Rain is trying to get her revenge because some bad stuff happened to her, and then Seth is mated to her. So, you know, I know if you read any paranormal romance, mated is just, it can be used in different terms for it, but basically that's what they are. And they're able, and he's just, you know, oh, I have to protect her, oh, I love her, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life with her, you know, all that. So they're trying to stop, basically, I'm gonna rename like all of I mean, hopefully this is not disrespectful, because like it's a really good book, but for me to put it in the simplest terms that I know how without actually having you go read the book and get in the specific terms, I'm just gonna say that they're trying to stop the bad guys from going, they're demons or cases, whatever. CASUS is what it is in the book, from coming to Earth and creating these zombies and killing everybody. So that's the plot. But y'all, the book was 99.8% them fighting amongst themselves, Rain and Seth, and then Rain's fighting amongst herself of wanting him. The book was good. I mean, the way she wrote the book was good. The descriptions, I was able to put myself in the book, like I was actually like there with them. I like that she gave POV of multiple characters. The development of Seth was really hard for me to, I don't know, y'all. I don't want to say it wasn't hard for me to be empathetic towards him, or it was hard for me to be empathetic towards Rain. I think that maybe when you read a paranormal romance book from another author who basically used the same plan, the same map out for her book, it's really difficult to read the same map out for another book, because as y'all know, not trying to bring this book into here, but Sherilyn Kenyon, Styx is exactly like this one, which is kind of crazy, because Styx is supposed to be a really good book. I mean, it's supposed to be a really important book to Sherilyn Kenyon's series, you know, to get, anyway, that's why I get off topic. But anyway, so if I had to give this book a rating, I would definitely give it a 5-star. And mainly the reason why is because it is a paranormal romance book. I feel like the plot took a back seat, and she just really wanted to express how passionate these two characters were towards each other, and she delivered that fantastically. Okay, so that's about the book. Personally, just book review over. That's just basically what it is. She did what she's supposed to do, and the plot took a backseat. That's just basically what it is. If you want to, go ahead and go to Amazon. You can get it in digital copy form or whatever, but I borrowed this from my mom. So again, the book is Rhyannon, I don't know, I'm probably butchering the mess out of that, Byrd, Rush of Darkness. This is actually a series. The next book in the series, I think, is Rush of Pleasure. So definitely go check that out if you like. But anyway, on a side note, so like I said earlier, I'm coming to think, like, to believe that I just am completely tired of paranormal romance because, well, I guess the kind that people are writing right now, because I'm more of the person who likes plot over, like, romance, I feel like should take a back seat in a paranormal romance book. And the main reason why I say that is because telling the story and then genuinely having the characters express their passions in other ways than just, I can't be without you, I can't live without you, da 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 da, it hurts so much. Like, for me, that's just so cheesy. And I don't know, I really like a good story. Like, if I would to compare, which I am going to come out with a few romance movies, like my top 5 romance movies. That'll probably be my first of my top 5 series. But in the romance books, I mean the romance movies, like, there's always a really strong plot, and the romance takes a back seat, but by it taking a back seat makes it even more of an enjoyable experience when you're watching a movie or reading a book. It's one book in Sherilyn Kenyon's it's one book in Sherilyn Kenyon's collection that I really think the romance took a back seat, which amplified the whole experience of reading the book, and that was Born of Night. I really, really enjoyed Born of Night. Like, y'all, it had everything. That book would be received like 1,000 out of 5 stars. That's how good it was, and I can actually read it over and over again. There was another book called Big Bad Wolf, and that one was exceptional as well. It had a really strong plot, and the romance took a back seat, but it, like I said, it amplified the experience of conveying the romance or the connection that each character had with each other. But if I were to compare it to, like, one of my favorite movies, it would be Stardust. Like, to me, romance is a part of the plot, but like I don't know, it was so many elements in that movie, like so many things are working at once, and I'm a traffic thinker. Is that what you would call it? I think they call it a traffic thinker. I could be wrong. I have to look that up. But basically, like, you have so many things going on. Or I think it's a highway thinker, where your mind goes in all these different directions and loops and things like that. I think that's what they call it. But anyway, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this book review. Again, like I said, pick it up. Digital copy on Amazon is really, really cheap. And as far as romance, she nailed it. She hit it on the head. There was so many ways that she could say they basically couldn't be without each other, and they were mated and connected. So hey, that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the book. It took me, I don't remember when I did my last book review, but I started the book, I want to say 3 days after my last book review, and I just now finished it yesterday. So I was trying to be respectful in the parts that my mind mentally glazed over. I went back to actually, like, focus to read it. And yeah, it's really good. If you liked it, I mean, it's just not my cup of tea anymore, but if you like it, I highly give it a recommended read. All right, y'all, I will see you on my next one. Bye.